G'day guys. 2023 is going to be a massive year for Australia because we're being asked by Prime Minister Anthony Albanese to vote on his constitutional amendment to establish an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander voice to Parliament. Now, many of you have reached out to me and asked how I'm going to be voting, and I want to let you know personally. I'll be voting no because of two reasons. Number one, I believe that all Australians are equal before the law. It's a foundational principle which is the basis of our social cohesion. It's where the idea of the fair go comes from. And this voice will undermine that. It will create a special class of citizens with more say and more rights than the rest of us. So it undermines that very thing, equality of citizenship, which is foundational to a successful working democracy. Number two, it undermines our Westminster system of government. It's been handed down to us over the last 122 years. It stood the test of time. It stood the test of 2 world wars and a pandemic. The pandemic did test it, but it stood up against some of the great challenges of the last few years. And so I want to preserve that. And the Prime Minister has not made the case for change. In fact, there are serious concerns about how the voice would interact with the other parts of our government. How it would interact with the Parliament, how it would interact with the executive, and what that would mean for good government. And frankly, I much prefer Westminster government over Voiceminster government. There are too many risks, none of the questions have been answered, and that's why I'll be voting no, and I encourage you to vote no too, to preserve the very good things that we have in Australian democracy. Thanks for watching.